Hey everybody, into the north, the far north we shall take you, as far as we can by the means of computer gaming. It's, once again, into the north, the UnReal world. Far north we shall take you.
Got quiet.
As far as we can. Alright, we know the stream's transmitting now. Didn't mean to do that. I forgot I left that running. Anyways, I'm getting started a little bit early, but not a ton. Anyways, I decided to play this game again. Right, we still haven't fulfilled the first task, because I'm dying. This game really captured my imagination and surprised me with how much it has improved. I really liked this game before, and now that it has updated in such a large way, I'm very pleased. I'm very eager, I should say, to play it again. Anyways, so when we last left off, I had gotten a bunch of Cloudberries, which actually seem a bit more nutritious than the other berries, and I've got myself a friend, and I was taking advantage of my friend, quite frankly, because I need him to survive. I told him that I could lead him back to a village, despite the fact that I have no clue where a village is. But that doesn't, so it's more like the injured leading, but you know, at least we're traveling together back to a village. So there's that. I'm feeling vigorous. It's very dark out, can't see very far. Not very likely to find a village this way. Maybe I should get some sleep. I'm forgetting my controls again, though. Sleep was Z, right. Ah, but you are not tired. Okay, well, let's zoom out to the world map. Do a few steps out here. Yeah, move on the world map. We can still encounter a village that way. But make sure to eat as frequently as possible, I would say. Yeah, we're traveling at midnight. Okay, now I'm feeling simply lively. That'll work. We'll get some sleep. You know, they're Cloudberries. Alright, yeah, now it's, now the visibility is increased at least a little bit. So I can do at least a little bit of exploring. Cannot cross the ice. Alright. Ah. And this is a Horse's Swamp. Southwestern Owl Tribe lands. So we might find an Owl Tribe village in this area, maybe. Maybe we can find some more of those berries to salvage in this open mire. Or in this pine mire. Or did I say salvage? I mean, something to eat. Hey, Candy Nom. Yes, it's a completely free game, and good to see you, Vladimir Bear. Yes, and I have my body again. That's because I need to get more green shirts. If I was to continue doing the floating head thing, I would have to wear the same shirt again. And well, I'd have to do the laundry then. I would have had to wash that shirt, so. I only have one. I mean, I have a couple green shirts, but only one that's the same tone as my green screen, just the right color. It has to be just the right color of green. Also, I see you made your first chat there, Vladimir, at 3:37, so you were quite a bit early. The floating head was funny. I liked it. I liked it a lot too. Generally it's quite popular. But yeah, you can get this game for free online. If you just download it at the website. You can also get it on Steam, but it's for sale on Steam. But that's just a way of basically donating to the maker of the game. Yay, more Cloudberries! Hooray! The brambles will die in 2 weeks, but they will save me for now. Let's gather up as many Cloudberries as we can. Ah, Payday 2 is now free on stream? That's cool. Except for... It's cool, but except for it kind of makes me... in a sense, maybe it makes me wish that I hadn't bought it at full price when it originally came out, but... That's okay. That's not true, because I've I've enjoyed playing that game, except for all the enjoyments I got out of playing the game. That's what you paid for. But no, I'm glad that it's free, because everyone. I'm glad whenever it's whenever games are accessible to everyone, quite frankly. Or could I use, since I did pay full price, could I get a discount on the next game or something? I guess maybe that sort of thing, like could I get a loyalty reward? But that's fine. Generally, I love it. I feel like all games should be free. In an ideal world, all games would be free. It's the third most popular game on Steam right now, too. That's cool. Hey, Coparca della Colpania. Good to see you again. And Hath. Payday is kind of crap. You hold the right button for 20 seconds to fix a drill. Oh, it's pay to win now. It depends on what scenario you're playing, but yeah. There are certain parts of Payday 2 that can be kind of boring. But, yeah, just, or because of its unoptimized engine. Fair enough. But I did really enjoy playing it with my brother and my friends back in the day, just as a more of a shooting game. Just the shooter portion was a lot of fun. Stealth was kind of fun, but the problem with stealth mode in Payday 2 is like, okay, now let's look at the there's one exact way to do it, and it's there's only like there isn't. I wish there was more ways to go about stealth. But no, there's only one way to do it. You have to take, like, these perks and these things and do this and that thing. And if you don't do things exactly as I say, I'll kick you. It's like, the stealth portion of the game, somehow, generally, unless you were winging it, was, admittedly more stressful to play. Usually less enjoyable. And people would get pissy about it, generally speaking. It's only when you're playing with friends. It's kind of like League of Legends, where unless you're playing it with friends, you're not... Oh, the poisoning eases a bit, right. Hanu starts talking to me. If we don't get to where I wanted within a few days, I think I'll continue on my own. Okay, fair enough. I haven't been the best leader, honestly. Hey there, Tegan is awesome. Good to see ya. Always like to see the name as well. Yeah, and the lockpicking. Kind of boring on those parts. I totally agree. But, yeah, otherwise, the action portions, like fighting bulldozers, saving your friends, fighting the various unique cops and stuff, that can be kind of interesting. Okay. We've got a bird there hanging out. A black-pitched grouse flying high. It's flying high, okay. There's no way I'm going to get that. Unless it lands. Oh. Yes. No, it's because I was, it's because I know, I obviously half it's a joke, but yeah. It's because I was starving. Exactly. But yeah, I did call it Don't Starve because I was gonna starve. So it is like a reference to another game, but that's what I spent the entire last game doing exactly. Although, yeah, sometimes jokes or sarcasm can be a little bit, it's hard to tell on the internet, but obviously with the font you were using, like the way you wrote reporting there, Hath, it's, it obviously was a pretty, or I was pretty sure it was a joke. Anyways. Eat a ton of cloudberries, and let's get on with our life. I now have 143 fistfuls of crabberries. Did I say crabberries? Cloudberries. Cloudberries. But it's hard to stop myself. I'm getting the feeling that I'm getting so many cloudberries that they're gonna go bad before I run out. The question is, will these cloudberries actually stave off my hunger, or are they not nutritious enough like the other ones? My starvation does... I feel like these are just holding things off. Nope, it says nutrition insufficient. I went away from... I'm no longer malnourished. These things are gonna save me. These cloudberries are gonna save me. Maybe. Well, they're saving me for now. I don't know about overall, but... yeah, just keep gathering up these cloudberries. Because these cloudberries are gonna die in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm screwed, but, for now. And yeah, Tekken 7 looks good. I really loved some of the Tekken games in the past. They were, you know, good fighting games. I liked the original Tekken. A lot of people didn't like Tekken Tag, but for some reason I really liked Tekken Tag. That one, it just had a lot of, it had a lot of interesting, like, hidden things to unlock, and, like, a large cast of characters, and the combat was kind of smooth. And also, it was kind of fun playing with my brother and doing, like, the tag team mode. Because usually you can't play a fighting game cooperatively unless it allows 2 people at the same time in battle. But, with the tag mode, it's, yeah, it was kind of interesting. And apparently I'm just gonna sleep here. You wake up shivering from the cold? Okay, yeah, that's not the greatest place to sleep. I just, you know, I was so tired that I just fell down. Alright, let's burn these branches right here. I'll pick up this branch, take these branches, do a bit of timbercraft. Sorry, I just, gathered cloudberries till I couldn't, stand anymore. Alright. Wouldn't mind building a shelter, too, but I haven't found a good place to actually live. Alright, and then how'd you make a... oh yeah, fire is now F. It used to be in its own menu, but now it's just plain F. F for fire. Alright, how many... yeah, 29 spruce twigs and 2 branches. How long of a fire will that make? That'll make an hour-long fire. That's probably pretty good, all things considered. That at least help me get to sleep. Alright. Starvation grows. You are starving. Just, yeah, the starvation grows just during the sleep. So yeah, these berries, they're not good enough. At least not when I'm sleeping. If I'm constantly shoveling them in my mouth during the day, that's one thing, but... they're not gonna keep me from starving unless I'm constantly eating them. Alright, well we gotta find a town or some other food source. These aren't, and my starvation grows. I wonder, it looks like I might be the one who's going to starve. Alright, it's early in the morning. Right, it's early in the morning. I can do the, I might as well do the, ritual of hunting. I love the rapid chanting. It just sounds so silly. Oh, I accidentally hit wait. Alright. So yeah, let's move on. Let's travel. I got enough berries now. I am 32 actually. So, yeah. I'm older than most people expect. But yeah. Glad you think I'm younger than I look. Especially with the beard. The beard makes me look older than I used to, that's for sure. But yeah, 32. My poisoning is getting much better. You're not suffering from poison anymore. Alright. Any villages? Are you still with me, buddy? Oh yeah. Well, no villages, but let's use our tracking skill. Oh, I probably should use my tracking skill while the ritual is no longer effective. Okay, well, forget tracking. We can still track, but... no tracks? Okay. Oh. Need to keep eating. Eat those berries. Yes, yes I am. Yes I was. Gotta stop that. Yeah, my hunger grows quickly on the world map. I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, can we find an animal or a village? I really want to find a village. Because if I get to a village, maybe I can trade for something useful. And also, my friend said he would have a bit of gratitude for us if he would offer me something in gratitude for my efforts of locating a village. But I'm not having much luck. Not having much luck finding a village. Or something to hunt, quite frankly. Do a bit of tracking. Nothing. Alright. And now it's getting a bit late. Alright, well, I'm weary from a full days of travel. If we don't get to where I wanted within 2 days, I'll have to think about traveling on my own. Fair enough. I understand. Alright, shivering from the cold. Well, we can deal with that. Actually, yeah, stand up. Just, make a fire. Make a fire. It's not too hard to make a fire. Makes a lot of sense. For some reason, I was trying to get away with not making a fire, but that's just uncomfortable. Alright, get off the square. I'm going to try to light on fire, my friend. That would not be healthy for you. There we are. That number of hours old? It's a lot of hours, actually. When you see the number of hours of your lifetime placed in a number like that, that, does seem like quite a long time. Alright. It has been a good life. It's been a good 20... or 280,000 hours, yeah. It's been a good 280,000 hours. I mean, if I died now, I might have 1 or 2 regrets, but nothing huge. Just like, you know, not finding, like, I don't know, a woman that was quite right for me, or yada yada. Like, you know, a few regrets in the love department, but generally I've done what I wanted in life. I mean, obviously you'd want to achieve more, but, you know, I've done what I like to do in life. I didn't lead a life that was building up to something. Oh, what was that? I saw something. A vagabond adventurer. If we don't get where we're going within a day, I will travel on my own. That's fine. That's fine. Let's talk to this adventurer here and see what he has to say. Maybe he can help us. Hey, adventurer. You. Hello there. What's on your mind? Well, here's my name. I'm Tegan. Tegan Camel Ain. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. How's it going? Can't complain. Alright, chat mode. Ask for help. Do you know, I'm going hunting, could use a company, I'd like to use a helping hand. Oh no, well I want to know where a town is. Ask for directions. I'm looking for a village. There's a settlement south of, in the south region called, Pyerma, or Blizzard Land, less than 20 kilometers away from here. About 2 hours walking. It's a vagabond village. Okay. Yes, I know. I didn't know that. How about more distant settlements? Okay, did you put it on my map? Because you just said about 20 kilometers away. But, something like 2 hours of walking. But where? Hey there, once again, Tegan is awesome. Welcome back. Had you disappeared? Or no, you're just saying hi to everyone else in the chat, or... Either way. Anyways, chat mode. Can we trade? I have some goods to trade. Let's see what we can trade. Alright. You have a knife, a hand axe, and a rope. Actually, well, the hand axe could be quite useful, quite frankly, or the knife. Wait, did I have a knife? No, I think I do have a knife. Well, the hand axe could be useful, but yeah, yeah, of course I have a knife. That's how I made the other things. But the Hand axe could be useful, but actually I was thinking more in the way of food, actually. Alright, well, would you, like to join me on a longish adventure? That's fine with me. I can come exploring the wilderness and adventuring with you. Just be prepared to reward my days of service afterwards. But let me think if I have all the equipment I need. I'd like to have more food with me. Oh, he expects a reward. Forget it, I've changed my mind. Okay, yeah, I don't want him to be angry at me for leading him on, but he told us of where villages are. So let's go to the map mode. Map. Where was the map? Okay, you can't zoom out. But there was a map mode. Ah, you're 19. Well, that's cool. That's a good age to be. A lot of interesting choices ahead of you. It's well, it can be, obviously it can be an awkward age, but it's also an age where you've got it can be stressful because you've got a lot of decisions ahead of you, but that's where you get to make your big life choices, I would say. But it seems like you know what you want to do in life. And, well, that's more than most people, so, yeah. As long as you know that's like one of the biggest things. If you know what you want to do, getting it isn't, getting it is just going through a series of steps in that case. But where was the map button? Map. Looking around. Wasn't there a map mode? I wanted to think there was a map mode. Man, I need to zoom out first, yeah. Well, first, what about these mushrooms? What are they? Curious. Well, these curious mushrooms, last time I ate them, poisoned the crap out of me. Actually, no, wait. The curious mushrooms weren't the strongest poison, but they certainly... But I'm assuming they did poison the crap out of me, like, as in... getting poisoned. Probably diarrhea. I guess I'm implying diarrhea. Alright, so... I thought the map button would be apparent once I get out here. Information and profiles. Oh, map. F6. I missed it. F6. Alright. Map of known areas. Yes? Alright, so... Oh, and these are regions. Okay, interesting. So you see the regions. Control plus to zoom in. And this is a quest location. Was that a quest location? Or is that like, is that a village? Did they tell me... The person was telling me a village is like a certain distance from here, but I didn't see any map. I don't see any icons on yon map. Village. A village should be a yellow square. Do you see any yellow squares? I see no yellow squares. Okay, well, apparently it's within 20 miles, or 20 kilometers of here, so... I guess if I go south, I should have some hope that one's around here. If you go south into this region, I'm more likely to find a village. We need to be in the... Now I know that there are regional... There are villages in certain regions. You gotta go in that region to find a village, most likely. Although they did say... The guy did talk about a vagabond village, so maybe you get vagabond villages outside of regions. Or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, the most important thing is I'm gonna go south, and now I'm in, Camo territory, which I am of the Camo people, so, I feel like I should be welcomed here, which is good, if I can find a village. Or we could go chase that down. I saw an animal nearby. Alright, tracking skill. No tracks. I swear I saw it around here. Looks like an elk or a moose or something. Oh, you guys saw that, didn't you? But, yeah, Vlad, you said you wanted to be, like a writer. That's definitely, I think, a good choice. What I swear. Is my character Delirious? Maybe my character's getting delirious. I'm pretty sure I saw it around here, though. Oh, well, it's getting too late. Late evening. My character's tired. Let's get some rest here. Maybe we can find that thing in the morning, if I do that ritual of hunting. Alright. Of course, in the morning, my friend will want to leave me. He'll say I'm done with you. Ah, you study law at the moment, but you don't like it. Ah, well, fair enough. Um, definitely, definitely law is a very lucrative line of work. But yeah, it requires a certain mindset to really enjoy, because there's a lot of protocol and that sort of thing. A lot of, like, it can be very interesting, but there can be, well, a certain degree of paperwork as well. Certainly the paperwork is not as much paperwork and research. But, yeah. So I can understand. So, yeah, well, I mean, at that age, you still have plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. You have good results. Because, obviously, you're a studious individual then. Or you seem to be pretty good at that sort of thing. But, yeah, you gotta do what you love. So, that's okay. At your age, you have plenty of time to figure that out. And it doesn't mean you can't find... Like, you're studying law, but, you know, there's always a lot of... When you actually finish your education, there's a lot of various things. Like, maybe you can find an interesting way of applying your law knowledge in a way that will be more interesting than... A village! It's a village! We found a village. But basically, just because they're teaching you that your career is going to be one thing, you know, there's interesting ways of applying knowledge that you've obtained, I guess. And so maybe there's an opportunity to still use your current education in a way that you find entertaining. Either that or change tax, you know, change your what you want to do. One way or another. Okay, so what happened to my friend? I thought you were... Tries to open the door. Well, we made it to a village, but I thought my friend was going to be... Ooh, a sage. How's it going, sage? Alright, well, anyways, my friend, he has the same picture as me. Wow, you really are a mystical sage. He's a doppelganger. It's a doppelganger. Well, apparently there were only so many pictures in the world. And, right, and my tribesmen, your tribesmen really do look similar. We really am from this tribe. I would love to, I would definitely like, I would definitely like to see more people visiting the States. If I could, if I had, well, we do have a guest room. If I could find a way to accommodate, I would welcome people to come to these States, obviously, because I'm definitely for, more open exchange and that sort of thing. But suddenly I jumped to like having a guest in the house. It's like not exactly running a bed and breakfast, but I certainly wouldn't mind if I could help accommodate someone. That'd be I'd try to do it, I guess. Just for visiting, you know, like guests and fish stink after 3 days, but like 3 days or something would be interesting, I suppose. Anyways, that's for a completely different time. So hey, how's it going? Teach me to perform the ritual I've learned. Yes, sages will teach you to perform new rituals. Well, just traveling in general, yeah. Or get out, you know. Well, traveling is interesting. You just get to see new places, so I wouldn't mind being a guest, and I wouldn't mind necessarily having a guest in the household as long as they acted like a proper guest. Basically. Alright. So I've learned my new ritual, the Oath of Iron. I can trade here, but not with him. Okay. But somewhere else I can trade. What is this? Ah, this is the sauna. Okay. So what happened to my woodsman? Did my woodsman friend leave me? It would be a shame if he left me. Alright. Ah, the picture from the intro screen, guy. Can you trade with me? Sorry, unfamiliar tribesman. Nothing to trade. Okay. Fair enough. Somebody's got to have something to trade. North Korea? You want to see Korea or Japan? I wouldn't mind going to North Korea, honestly, as long as my safety was assured, which... I mean, it's an interesting place. It's it's just, well, yeah, obviously there's some issues there, but just because it's such a closed-off country, that makes it more interesting in a sense. So, I mean, if I was a guest, I guess I would. But yeah, South Korea obviously is more appealing for that reason. It's like, it's not like I want to support... It's not like I want to be Kim Jong-un's friend, because it's like, obviously, there's some humanitarian issues there. But, just traveling in general would be interesting. And also, I guess there's an exclusivity to going a place where not a lot of people have gone. But, yeah, you'd have to be very careful. So yes, South Korea would be the way to go, definitely. And, I'm not sure I would be that welcome in North Korea anyways, so... It's like, aren't they frequently saying death to Americans, kind of, or maybe not exactly like that, but like, well, yeah, they're I would fear for my safety if I was in North Korea. I'd probably fear for my safety unless I watch you have to watch your tongue very carefully. You would have to not say the wrong things, maybe. Anyways, this is... Oh, wait. Yeah. I hope this will help you on your, future hunting days. To make a fox trap favorable, leave it laying at a doorstep of a building, where womenfolk won't walk over it. Okay. Farewell now. Mayor Pass. Okay, so he taught me about fox traps. That's, or what, did he teach me a ritual or anything like that? Because rituals are apparently powerful magic. Which doesn't make much sense to me, but what does in this crazy world? Nope, he just told me about fox traps. Well, that's great. Or wait, did I have I helped you complete your task? Or no, that was idle conversation. Yeah. Hanu, he's arrived. Alright. How's it going? Mustn't grumble. Okay. How do you like your new village? Hanu, the vagabond hunter. Can we trade? Yeah, you got nothing to trade, either. Alright, so this village isn't actually that big. But it's a nice place to stick around, I guess. Huh. Do you have anything to trade? Hello there, Camo maiden. Good morning, unfamiliar tribesman. Who are you? Alina, good to meet you. How's it going? Can't complain. I'm Tegan. Oh, not goodbye. Can you trade? No trade. Okay. Well, what we got here then? It's kind of hard to see. Well, the maiden, she's sleeping. Okay. People are sleeping. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Maybe I should get some sleep too. No, it's early morning. Yeah, it's time for people to wake up. All right. Hello, old man. Do you trade? You don't trade. Or wait. What'd you say? Something about, if you like the goods around here, just pick up the ones you need, then come talk to us about it. Okay. There's nothing to pick up. But if there was stuff on the ground, like in a shop, then you can pick it up and then talk to them. Okay, so I need to find the shop. Right, so like, we got some food and some, yeah, elk cuts, dried elk cuts. I would like some elk cuts or bear cuts or maybe some seeds. You got a bunch of seeds? I'm not sure about seeds. But yeah, like, these are dried. Like roasted. Roasted will be the least valuable, because dried lasts a long time. you want to eat crab when you look at Koparka's yeah, icon there? Is that supposed to be Cancer? It's kind of blue, so it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like Cancer, the astrological symbol or something like that. But yeah, I really like crab though. Crab's delicious. I mean, as far as communism's concerned, like the idea of communism, it's not. It's like the idea of communism isn't entirely like a flawed or a bad idea, but in practice, I guess it's a flawed idea because it can never work in practice. I guess, like communism on paper or as an ideal sounds nice, but communism in practice generally doesn't work out. Because, you know, it's like, hey, we're all going to be equals. Okay, and now I'm going to be first among equals. Now, hang on, how does that work? No, I'm going to be, you know, there's always somebody who wants a bit more. It's like, we're all going to share, and I'm going to get the most, and I'm going to get the biggest share. Now, hang on. It's like, there's always that greedy guy. There's always that greedy guy. If there was no one greedy, then communism might, I don't know. Yeah, might work, but otherwise, yeah. I don't know. As far as politics are concerned, you know, it seems like no matter what you do, it's always a road to corruption. There's always corruption involved in any sort of political. Yeah, communism, basically it's an illusion. I agree with that statement. I would like to pay my debt. I would like to offer the following items and payments. These 2 feathers, because I don't know how to use them. And maybe, like, I don't know, half of my cloudberries. Like, let's say, how about 30 cloudberries? How does that sound? Does that sound good? No, wait. I also want to offer the feathers. Oh, you don't want my feathers. Okay. What you have offered compensates for 2 goods, or 2/3. 2/3, you say? 2/3. Not bad. Okay. So if that's 2/3, maybe... Oops. Maybe another, like, 15? That'll do it. Okay. It's a deal. Yay! Now I've got more healthy food. Maybe that'll help me recover. 2 boards. And maybe I can go get more stuff to trade. Okay. Ah. Good morning. It's my red. Welcome. Good to see ya. 10, 11, and 10. It's 4 p.m. here in the Eastern States time zone. Eastern Standard Time. But, yeah. I realize it's much earlier over there. So, or late. Either earlier or later. 3 in the morning. Or much later, I should say. Late or early. It's a difference. The main thing is, yum bear. I can barely contain my happiness at eating delicious bear cuts. Alright, now my hunger amount is merely insufficient. Alright, so let's try to get more stuff that we can sell at the shop. Like, maybe gather more berries. That would work. Or maybe we can craft some stuff. Like, maybe I could make some more javelins or something. I wonder if they like javelins. In any case, I'm having to rely on civilization a bit here just to keep myself alive. That's okay. That's okay for now. Right, I could make some traps, too. Let's see, make. Of course, while wounded, I don't make stuff as well. What was it? Movement actions. What was the crafting actions? Crafting. Craft. Make items or construction. Shift M. Okay. So, like, let's say I wanted to make a trap of some sort. Like a light leather trap. It requires a slender trunk, 2 branches, and a stone. So light lever traps are easy to make. I could start making traps, and maybe I could catch something that way. Of course, a light lever trap's not going to do much damage. Trapping. And that's kind of a long-term solution. A pawboard fox trap requires boards, an axe, and a knife. I don't have those. And I probably can't sell traps that well, so... usually watch my 4 a.m. my streams at 4 a.m. That makes sense. I'm always glad to see ya. Yeah, let's go with the gathering a bunch of berries idea. Or maybe we could go back to fishing. Well, fishing. Hey, I still don't know. I still don't know what I'm gonna do to survive, but, we were getting a bunch of berries before in the pine mire, and... yeah, I could trade those. Yeah, let's go with that plan. Oh, there's a cave here. There's a cave. Well... maybe we should check out the cave, I say to myself while eating a piece of a bear. Maybe if I went into the cave, maybe maybe there'll be a bear inside the cave that will appreciate the fact that I'm eating a dead bear in front of it. Alright, so here's the cave. I don't want to climb down, I'm liable to fall. Should I be going... yeah, I don't have you're gonna need a torch if you go into a cave. Yeah, it's pitch black in there. Alright, I'm gonna need a torch if I go into a cave. It's just, I kinda thought that was interesting, though. Alright, well, that'll be something to investigate later, maybe. It works... oh, your keyboard. You connected your keyboard to your, thing. It's like, what works for streams? Well, cool. Cool, yeah. Obviously, using a keyboard will be easier than using, the mobile... your mobile device to type things out. So that's cool. Alright, so... maybe I can find something better than that. Alright, this is a pine mire. This is a sort of the area that I found stuff at before. An open mire, yeah. This is the kind of place. Might as well gather a few more while recovering and eating bear cuts. Alright, so I'm very grateful to civilization for helping me recover. It's a shame I had to rely on that, but I was gonna die otherwise, so... anyways, I can do a general sacrifice now. Let's see. Ritual information. Oh, well, yeah, but this particular one. Used to thank or reward the supernatural guardian for its favorableness. Ah, used to enchant iron weapons... oh, okay. The Oath of Iron enchants iron weapons to be more successful in hunting or battle, but only iron weapons. Is my knife iron? Probably. Okay, so I can use that ritual to... your keyboard doesn't work on yours. Fair enough. Well, that's a shame, but, you know. Well, that's compatibility issues for you. Not everything's compatible. Alright, so we got a few fistfuls of cloudberries. I'm just gonna be a cloudberry merchant. At least until I can live on my own. Sure. I was dying. Or at least I'm gonna either live off of berries or trade them. And then we can, maybe then we can go back to hunting and fishing. But with a 46% loss of ability due to starvation, 46% starvation, it's hard to do much of anything. It's like a 46% chance of failing any activity I do. Except for gathering berries, of course. You recover from starvation a bit. Yay! Alright. That works. That's good. Good news. Eat the last of my bear cut. We can see that bear is far more nutritious than a diet of just berries. However, now I'm out of bear cuts, so I'm back to berries. But there's a lot. There's a lot of these to gather. And these berries are going to die in 2 weeks, so I'm going to take advantage of them. I don't know what I'm going to do in 2 weeks, but for now, for now, life is good. You ran out. Now you're on your iPad. Or your other iPad? You got... Oh. Well, nice. You got more than one iPad. Or do you mean your smartphone? Well, very good. iPads... I've heard good things about the iPad. That's kind of neat. You have 3. Impressive. That is impressive, I would say. Ah, iPad minis. I don't really know the difference, but it sounds nice. I've known a few people that have had them. They seem pretty reliable, that's for sure. I mean, I have heard some things about, like... I had an iPod whose battery life kept getting worse. But, you know, that's how they work, obviously. And the iPod's been around for a long time, so... That's one of the problems with the lithium batteries, so it's like, eventually they start not getting as much of a charge as they used to. But, then I guess it's just time to get a new one, then. Which is, I guess that works. But it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame that there isn't a... Or do they make the batteries easier to replace these days? Because, like, with the old iPods, you couldn't replace the battery very easily. Like, you had to, like, open it up or send it off to, like, the maintenance facility to get the battery replaced. And, it, you know, like, the cost of getting a new battery was essentially, like, to the point where you should just get a new one, which I found that to be somewhat wasteful, that's all. It's like, that seems kind of wasteful in comparison to other products where you can just replace the batteries easily. But, you have 4 DSs, 1 3DS, 4 DSs, 1 3DS, 1 broken laptop, 1 Motorola, and 1 broken Nexus phone. That's a lot. I only had the normal... I never got a DS. I had a Game Boy SP at one point. I had the Game Boy Advanced and the Game Boy SP and the original Game Boy, but after that, I didn't get any Game Boys after that, because I guess I just didn't have enough reason to at that point. I had a lot of, you know, I'm still trying to get through all the games I have on the previous platforms. Okay, so now I'm crawling around because I'm too tired. Spent too much of my day gathering berries. No, don't fell the tree. Don't fell the tree. Just cut some twigs. That's all we need. Cut some twigs. Repeat. I'm glad that it's the end of the dead month. I'm glad that this winter has been very mild. You know, usually I'm used to freezing a lot more. And I guess I lucked out with having good clothes, too. Oh, wait. Battery problem on the other pad. It was 6% charged exactly after 16%. Then it went to 7%. Yeah, those percentage indicators are liars. Wait, you got a Game Boy? What my dad has? A Game Boy. Or your DA has a Game Boy player. But still. Oh, DS, not DA. I was thinking you meant like... Yeah, now I got confused. That's what you meant by DA. Yeah. Yeah, the original Game Boy. I liked some of the games for it. I never beat Altered Space. There was this game called Altered Space that was a adventure game that was like kind of at an awkward angle. That was really hard. That I liked. It was a weird kind of mystery, more like a puzzle, action puzzle game, I guess you would call it. And yeah, the classic Game Boy, it just had a nice look about it and everything. Yeah, I got my Game Boy, the original Game Boy, as a present for when I went to the hospital for my heart surgery. I got a scar on my chest from my heart surgery. You can still kind of see it, as well as my hairiness. But like, you can see a scar going up and down my chest from a heart surgery that I had when I was a kid, if that shows up on the camera very well there. But anyways, yeah, when I was very young, like 5 years old, open heart surgery, and, you know, it worried. Oh, it was the good old bland Game Boy. But yeah, I really like the Castlevania for the original Game Boy as well. It was like, there was a point where I was playing it when I was, that's right, when I was on a gurney, like, I forget exactly when it was. Was it after surgery or before? No, I never got the original Pokemon, actually. I don't have any of the Pokemon games. That's a fair question, though. But I was playing Castlevania until I literally passed out on a gurney one time. And it was like, or I didn't quite pass out, but I lost strength where I dropped my brand new Game Boy. But my dad was nearby and just immediately scooped it back up, and it was fine. But it was just like, that's one of my memories, is playing Castlevania until I couldn't play it anymore because I didn't have the strength in my arms, and dropping it and being like, oh no, my Game Boy, because I really liked it. I really liked it. We have the ability to learn a new ritual. Hunter's request to catch a fox. Okay. Well, let's go to the shaman and learn that. Well, it's not that weird. I gotta say it's not that weird because I got the Game Boy way before Pokemon came out. So Pokemon just wasn't out at the time. But the fact that I didn't get Pokemon when it came out, I guess that's weird. But just because I didn't have a lot of cash at the time. And when we got the Game Boy, my parents and relatives just got a bunch of games at the time. We got a package of games. Yeah, something about, I saw the video where it was something about, there was like these puppets and like text bubbles saying like, what was it, you know, doing the hula. You talked about what do I have to do, dress and drag and do the hula, and some things about me and stuff. What show was that with the puppets? I didn't recognize the show, but it was interesting. It was another one of those videos where you did the text over the show. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. Hey there, my Korean friend. Good to see you. It's 5:50 a.m. in Korea, and you weren't asleep at all. It's a game? Okay. It was... okay. Never mind. The graphics look kind of weird. Okay. I didn't realize that. I called it, like, puppets. Oh, yeah, that was CG. Okay. Well... apparently I didn't praise it. Apparently I wasn't paying attention that closely. But you have a final exam in or wait. Yeah, you haven't slept at all in 4 days because the final exam. You have a final exam next week on 5 subjects. That sounds pretty intense, I gotta say. But then you edited the words outside the text bubbles for that video you're talking about. Block sword. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's funny that I don't know. I guess it was the way you did the moves where they were spinning around and stuff. I got confused. Hey, Nathan. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Should say. Let's get back into the open mire where I can get more of these berries that are currently the only thing that's keeping me alive. Your friend got mad? Why is that? Anyways. Oh, yeah, I'm still recovering from starvation, thankfully. That's good. That's very, very good. Alright, so. with my combined weight and equipment, we're at negative 44%, which is still bad. But if I keep gathering up these berries, and if I keep feeding myself off of them, and keep trading with the townsfolk, I think we might just make it. Or at least recover. Might just recover a bit. Ah, here's some more. Okay, so they do spawn in the pine mires too. I wasn't sure. I was just working in the open mires, but the pine mires work too. Okay, more cloudberries. Ah, it's the Tegan show. Is that why? Something like that? Yes. Indeed it is. Yes. It's time for the Tegan show. Still recovering from starvation. Just gotta keep my nutrition levels up. My nutrition is good. I feel like my nutrition level is gonna drop very slowly while I eat these berries. But if I can keep it under control, maybe I won't even need more bear meat. Yeah, we keep recovering from starvation. That's good. Generally I play Don't Starve Together, but I was thinking about getting that DLC. The DLC for Don't Starve. Yeah, usually it's just Don't Starve Together, but the DLC, the Shipwrecked. I was thinking about getting the Shipwrecked DLC. Fluffy mushrooms. They were bad news, right? They were bad news, I'm pretty sure. I think I ate a fluffy mushroom before, and it was bad news. Usually most mushrooms are bad news, if you don't know herbal lore. Let's take a look. It is not edible raw. Unless boiled separately, it makes you very sick. Okay, unless boiled. Interesting. You have learned something new about fluffy mushrooms. Shipwrecked is fun. Ah, good to hear it, Weber. Nice to see you again, by the way. Ah, it's a completely new game? I thought it was a DLC for, like, Don't Starve. Anyways, I thought it was in the DLC section. It's different from Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve Together and Don't Starve are two completely different games. But, it's quite a bit different, so... But I didn't know it was standalone. Not that it matters too much. The point is, it's not too expensive. Ah, you have it. Nice. It's not too expensive. I was thinking about getting it. Especially if it goes on sale for the summer sale. Ah, your friend's comments on your little short hurt. Well, that's a shame, but, you know, I'm sure you'll get over it. Yeah, the pigs don't like Weber, that's for sure. But yeah, Weber's a very good character. Weber's a very good character. There's a lot of advantages, especially like I mean the fact that the spiders don't attack him and he can work with them is pretty huge. That's a huge one. But also the fact that his beard gives him more silk is nice too. Because silk is very useful. The spider silk, extremely useful stuff. Alright, so this, I apologize for this being kind of boring, this one, because I'm just going around collecting berries endlessly. But it's what I gotta do to survive, in this case. But we won't be doing this forever, because, these brambles are gonna die in, it says 2 weeks, but that was a few days ago, so I'm thinking they might die any day now, these berries. So I really gotta take advantage of them. 168 handfuls of berries. That'll get me some extra meat, too. Nice. And maybe even an axe or something. We'll find out. Yeah, and for traps as well. Alright, so I'll get myself some rest. Maybe, get near some trees or something. Yeah, it's too cold to just rest next to a tree. So, thought I could go with it, get away with it. Just take some branches. You recover from starvation a bit, that's good. I'm glad I haven't found any Najurpazit warriors. There are these slave traders called the Najurpazit tribe, and they'll kill you. They'll either kill you or make you a slave if they see you, which is no good. Also, yeah, bird traps are really nice. I gotta say, and don't starve. Oh, it starts to snow. Well, that's no good. Oh, and you think you see something in the distance? You don't say. In which distance? In the distance in which direction? It doesn't say. You don't say. Alright. My starvation's now 34%. Not too shabby. Alright, let's get back to that village and see what I can trade. Feeling quite vigorous. Where's that village? Alright, there I am. Wait, what was that triangle? A cave. Ah, okay. There's indication for that cave on the map as well. You encounter what you think is a black grouse. Alright. Ooh, what are these berries? Ah, more Tiegon berries. Oh, wait. Oh, I decided to gather them. Hide and sneak. Hide and sneak. Okay. Quietly. The black grouse has noticed me. Okay. It knows I'm here. It's not taking off yet, though. Okay, hide again. I'm clearly seen at this location. Hide and sneak. Alright, hide. Yeah, it's clearly seeing me. You can't get behind these trees. It's looking right at me. I'll just wait until you're not, Are you getting closer? Why are you getting now you're getting further away. Now he's not looking at me. Yeah, can I hide back here? Seems alert. Okay. Maybe this is close enough. Throw! Miss. Okay. Let's see. You execute a steady throw. The javelin flies slightly off, and the black grouse, it isn't accurate enough to hit a target of that size. Okay, it was close, though. It was close. I think it was kind of close. You know what? It at least showed up on the right square. It arrived at the same square as the thing. All right, I don't think these berries are quite as good as the other ones, but I might as well gather them up now that they're here. Brown coat mushrooms, huh? Might have to try those out too. Ooh, it's getting kind of cold. All right, I'm kind of surprised to see these berries during this time of the year. I thought they were all gone. Well, we're actually getting a lot of wild herbs to forage. In fact, what's all this then? Flowering heathers. What good are they? And brown coat mushrooms. Okay, so let's do a little bit of herbalism, shall we? Herblore. Brown coat. It is edible and completely known to you. Nice! What about this stuff? The heather. Edible. When boiled, promotes sweating, which can cool the body during fever and removes toxins through the skin, strengthens the lungs and relieves disorders of the chest, soothes and relaxes the mind and body, and is conductive to sleep. Purifies and cleanses the blood, helps the body remove toxins and poison substances. And there's still more to learn. Ah, nice. Hey there, Amadeus. Yes, this is an interesting game. It's a game that I donated to a long time ago. It's been around since like 1995, or the 1990s. But yeah, it's really made a lot of improvements recently, so I'm quite impressed. Okay, well, we'll gather up some of this stuff. Alright, so maybe I won't have to do any... I won't have to do any trading with the peoples. I'm finding tons of forage. The forest is a plentiful place right now, quite frankly. I'm recovering from starvation. Well, what incredibly good luck, I must say. More brown coat mushrooms. I'll take that. What a great swing of fortune. Oh, I picked up the rock. I wanted the plant, not the rock, not the other way around. Set the rock down. Although I could throw the rock at somebody. Why am I both talking on the stream and typing? Am I typing? Like I'm using the keyboard to control the game. Or are you asking somebody else? Let's see. Oh, that's not me. Yeah. Oh, evil Tegan. Yeah. You're talking about evil Tegan. It's like I'd have to be typing. Apparently, my typing ability has increased significantly. Fair enough. I was a bit confused at that statement. Yes. But that makes sense. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Alright, so are these brown coat mushrooms very nutritious? Because I just ate them. In fact, I just ate a lot of them, so I really hope that the fact that they're edible is entirely true. Is there anything else I can learn about these berries? Yeah, it's just completely known to me. They're just edible. Not particularly nutritious, but I've eaten a lot of them. Alright, do I have enough berries? I've got a lot of berries. Got a lot of berries now. Got a significant number of berries. But they will die in 2 weeks, so we gotta... Now's the time to harvest. Yeah, maybe I can trade some of it. Thank you for that. Thank you for the Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Nathan. And everyone else. There's nothing wrong with cup noodles. Well, at least in my opinion. As long as you get the right brand. Alright, so apparently source of livelihood task is complete. Alright, what now? No Man's Land, do you say? Yeah, No Man's Land. Excuse me, No Man's Land. You can view cultural regions on the map of your known areas. Your task is to pick up things and travel to an area that doesn't belong to a cultural region. Easy enough. I was spending most of my time in a non-cultural region. I just entered this cultural region because I needed to live. So I'll go check that out in a second. Yes, you are able to build various things. And, if it is Friday, remember yesterday. What do you mean by that? With the Stardew Valley yesterday? Like, what about it? That we got 1,600 subs? That was good. That, there was a little bit of confusion on, whether or not it actually was Friday, because I forgot that I have a lot of viewers in various time zones where it was Thursday for me, but it was Friday for some of my viewers. You're able to recruit people, take over lands, not exactly, but you can recruit followers. You can get new friends, companions, as it were. But take over regions, not exactly. You can make a house of your own. You can make multiple houses, and use them as like bases and camps. You can make like trap fences. I mean, essentially, you can have a territory of your own if you just like make a bunch of fences and traps and stuff. So if somebody comes into your territory, they will get trapped and die a horrible death. 2 unique mushrooms. They're unique, you say? I have no idea what these unique mushrooms are. I'm gonna pick them anyways, but I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna trade them to people who might know what they are. These are kind of unique, I would say. Unique mushrooms. Wow, 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 wow. They like glow. They're like spinning and glowing. Wow, 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 wow. Pretty unique mushrooms, I gotta say. Glowing and spinning. They didn't say they were glowing and spinning. Well, that would be unique, though. But wouldn't that be unique? AI. There's no multiplayer in this game. But it would be cool. It would be cool if there was. Alright, do I have enough berries? I've got like 127 handfuls of berries. I think we should go do some, some trading. Alright, but I'm getting a bit tired. Or let's get some sleep for the night. Yeah. Alright, so cut. Oh no, there's a log over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over to this log, and I'm gonna then cut some branches to like use as kindling. And now let's light this log on fire. Did not succeed. Come on. There we go. Now we got a big old fire. This will burn late into the afternoon. Ooh boy. In fact, it's so warm that I might take one step back and sleep. Because otherwise fire can... Sometimes if you build too big of a fire, it can spread and light you on fire or hurt you or something. And you know, you don't want to catch fire in the middle of the night. It's not something you want to do, so... I'm still feeling quite hot, actually. Even at this distance, I'm quite hot. Yeah, there's a symbol next to the streamer's own name. That's true. There's a crown symbol. Yeah. Like this one. This one. There you go. I thought so. Alright, yes, of course. Hello there, it's my red. But yes. Having the exact same name might lead to some confusion, so... I'm, not entirely crazy about you doing... Like, Evil Tegan, at least there was a distinction, but using the exact same name... Well... That's a bit awkward. Yeah, so, well, the thing is, it's like... I don't know, like... Well, or maybe... Yeah, maybe you should, Well, yeah. Annoying isn't quite the thing, but I don't want people to get offended by it or causing confusion. Annoying, I guess annoying kind of works. It kind of works. But it's more like it's concerning, I guess. It's a bit concerning, so yeah. Maybe I should ban that account. Maybe I should. But just don't use it, don't use it to irritate people. Please, please show discretion. Alright, so I'd like to do a little bit more trading just to get some nice stuff. A wooden shovel, you say? I'll take it. The shovel can be used to dig holes that you can trap various animals in. So I'll take that sucker and we'll get trapping. Don't know about growing plants because it's winter. And we'll take like 5 dried elk cuts. No, this is a village that is nearby that I went to because I was dying. I chose the scenario hurt, helpless, and afraid, so I don't have a house. I started out in the middle of the world. I started this scenario this game in the middle of the wilderness and wounded, and it's been quite a task just getting myself healthy again and getting back to a village. So, yeah. Would you like these 2 unique mushrooms? I certainly don't want your unique mushrooms. Oh, come on. They're pretty unique, though, right? Heather flowers and worthy to barter. Okay, well, what about these cloudberries? Or what about the Tiegon berries? Like, how about all of them? What you have offered is a good start to get these goods for yourself. Okay. Then the brown coat mushrooms. Good start. Okay. Just a few more things to get the stuff that you want. A few more things, you say. How about this crude javelin? Javelin is not of the quality I expect. Just a few more things. Let's see. Goodbye. Let's, I don't think I can't get that many. Let's drop 3, or let's drop 2 dried elk cuts. Dried elk cuts are apparently expensive. Dried food is highly valued. Alright, can we try this again? Trade items. I'd like to pay my debt. I offer items, once again. The brown coat mushrooms. The cloudberries. It is a very crude javelin, so that's fine. Okay, let me think again, though. Alright, so you can have all the berries. Need to be tripled. The brown coat mushrooms. And maybe can I just keep, like, let's say I offer you, let's say, like, 50 of them. Will that work? Compensates 2/3. You say about 2/3? Okay, how about another 30? No, not 3. Space number 30, maybe? Very close, okay. So I want to save any I can. Another 20? There we go. It's a deal. Alright. So I've got some more food and a shovel. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I appreciate you changing that name again. What other scenarios? So yeah, thanks there. It's my red. I appreciate what you're doing there. So, what other scenarios? There was a trap fence one. I think there was a cabin one. Cabin scenario. There was a scenario where you're a runaway slave, where you have to fight some Najurpazit warriors and run away from a slave train. That one's kind of difficult. All right, and yeah, because you deal with like these slave traders right at the beginning, and they can potentially kill you right off the bat. But if you survive that initial assault, you're actually a bit better off than at least the hurt, helpless, and afraid scenario. And then you can choose what season you want to start in. So naturally, I decided to do hurt, helpless, and afraid during the middle of the winter, which that's like, to me, that's like one of the most difficult. But the runaway slave could certainly be more difficult if you screw up, because you can get killed right off the bat, potentially. But if you kill some of the slave traders, then you get some really sweet stuff. And same with this scenario where there's burglars, there's bandits. And the bandits are... well, actually, no, that's a new scenario, but I presume that the bandit scenario is very similar. So I don't really know about the bandit scenario, but if you can kill them or get away from them, you're probably better off than being hurt, helpless, and afraid. And there's another scenario where it's an unfortunate hunting accident where you're out with your father and your father has been killed by an animal. Are you able to become a knight or a soldier? Not by title specifically, but essentially you can. I mean, this is like just early in the Iron Age, so this is like a simulation that's like, you know, just people are just discovering metal tools. But yeah, you can get yourself like a set of like chainmail or ringmail and like a great sword. So you can essentially be like a knight or a soldier. You can be like a real fighter and just kill a bunch of those Najurpazit warriors and go into their territory and really mess things up or find their towns. Yeah, essentially, yeah, you can do a lot of fighting. There is combat in this game, and you can certainly get, like, there's a bunch of, you can see all these combat skills: dodge, shield, knife, sword, club, axe, flail, spear, bow, crossbow, and unarmed. Crossbows are harder to come by, but are quite nice. Yeah, it's, I feel like the combat system is, Tegan is a troll account. Yes. It is. Well, because that's what I was doing. This whole stream I've been trying not to starve, so I think it's fair enough. But it is maybe potentially a bit misleading. Your stomach hurts? Okay. Well, I hope you feel a bit better then, my friend. What's this? You have encountered a squirrel! Alright, let me wield my javelin. Alright, I see you. Hide. You are clearly seen. Okay, the squirrel sees me and I see the squirrel, but the squirrel's up in a tree. Yeah, the squirrel's not running away, it's up in a tree, so I can throw things at it. Alright. Or maybe I can't just stab at it, yeah. It's high above your head, but... What would you like to throw? Did I hit it? You execute a steady throw. The javelin flies true, but... Oh, it hit the tree. I can't hit a target that's of that size very easily. Well, it's still up there. Maybe I might hit eventually. We've got the squirrel truck stuck in a tree. Maybe if I had a few rocks. Maybe I should get a few rocks. It said it narrowly missed it. If I keep trying. I hit it! I hit it! You execute, let's see. It pierces his hip. He staggers to maintain its balance. I see you up there, squirrel. Okay. Just keep chucking that javelin. I don't want to throw my knife just in case I lose. My knife is important to me, so. Alright, and then we're gonna skin this thing and get like a nice. Pierces its hind leg. The squirrel drops to the ground. Okay, should I wield my knife? Yeah, I can take a second to wield my knife and stab it with the point in the body. Miss. The squirrel gains tactical advantage to strike back immediately because it dodged so well. Yeah, it gained tactical advantage to strike back immediately, but it's a squirrel, so, I mean, let's be serious. It's not going to do that. You get back here, you. Points, body. Got it. Okay, squirrel falls prone. Oh, it's not dead yet. Oh, whoops. Oops, it's crawling away. Oh god, no, it's crawling away. We gotta put this thing out of its misery. Okay, it's just crawling inside, so... Oh, okay. You see here a grizzly squirrel carcass. Depending on how clean of a kill it is how easy it is to do hide working. Because I wasn't very, it wasn't a very clean kill, so I'm not gonna get a very good quality. Quite a vicious squirrel. It's not gonna be the best quality, hide working, or... We're gonna get something from this, but it's not gonna be incredible. We'll just put it that way. Alright, but we got it. Hey there, EF Sane, right, EF Sane. Good to see you again. Welcome back. I remember, well, yes, I remember you from the previous stream. Butcher a carcass for meat, but what about the hide working? Hide working, there we go. Skin an animal. The hide of the grizzly carcass is mutilated beyond usage. Okay, you oaf. Well, at least we still get the meat. So wait, what was the meat? Butcher for meat? Yeah, I completely wrecked the hide, but that makes sense. I get one edible cut of a squirrel. And a bit of fat, which can be used for various things. Alright, well, very good. Alright, let's eat one of my dried elk cuts. And we'll cook the squirrel in a moment. Let's get to No Man's Land. And complete this next scenario objective. I think this is like No Man's Land, basically. Is this a small lake? Yeah, lichenous pine forest. A small lake. I think this would be a good place to set up camp, I think. Yes, let's set up camp here. I think that would suit me to the ground. Alright, so... What we're gonna do is I'm gonna fell a tree. Or what's... you should have allied this stream to the book Hatchet in a nutshell. Basically, yeah. I remember reading the book The Hatchet in school. They had me read that one in school as well, so... let's fell this tree. Alright, except for I don't have a pet falcon, so... There's no, or he had some sort of bird of prey. It was like a falcon, right? He had a pet falcon? And then he was sad when it died. So I gotta get myself a pet bird, and then be sad when it dies. I think that's what happened. That was a sad book. But interesting, nonetheless. So... Oh, wait, no, not the hatchet. That was my side of the mountain, I'm sorry. The hatchet was the one where he was in the wilderness with the hatchet, and he tried to build a fire. Right, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Right. That's the one where he was trying to get at, he had a hatchet, he makes a fire, he gets attacked by a moose. Yeah, by Gary Paulson. He gets attacked by a moose at one point. Which, that was an interesting one. I was getting two books mixed up. My side of the mountain was the one with the falcon. Sorry. Similar books, though, that I had both read in school. And then, like there was a survival kit in the plane that he went down in, but he gets that at, like, the very end. He gets the survival kit from the plane and gets, like, some food at the very end when help shows up. He's like, hey, you know, the person who rescues him, hey, would you like some food? I got some nice, survival food here. That's, I didn't need throughout the... Could have used that earlier. But right, also it's part of that survival kit that actually calls the help in the first place or something, because... Yeah, basically... Oh yeah, and the pilot dies. That's right. But anyways, it's an interesting book, nonetheless. But shelter. Build shelter. Must build shelter. Building shelter. The basics. So I'd like to build one here. You need 3 trunks and 20 spruce twigs. Okay, so spruce twigs... This is a spruce. Let's get this spruce and spruce up a place. Spruce up our situation. Okay, about how many spruce? 28? I'll take them all. Alright. Wait, don't hide. What are you hiding? Stop sneaking around, you sneak. Alright. Have I been sneaking this whole time? Sneak. Doing everything more slowly. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright. And then we will have a shelter... right next to the water so that we can do some fishing or whatever. Or at least it won't get snuck up on. I like having shelter near the water's edge because sometimes things in the wilderness will try to kill you, like a bear or an Adjerpizit warrior. And it helps to not have as many areas to be snuck up from on. Like, yeah, I can make I could use this lake as a wall and then build a fence and stuff and like fence my area in. So, like, when I wake up, a bear's not gnawing on my butt. You know, it's like, it happens. Sometimes there's, like, a bear attacking you when you're laying down, and it's a very ugly situation. Usually ends in death. Don't want that to happen. Right, I was like, am I gonna make a fire? I'm not gonna make a fire, I'm gonna make a shelter. Alright. Oh. Location must be clear of objects. Okay, well then I'll put it here, or there. Right there? Yeah, we'll put it there, right next to the tree. Also kind of near the stone. I like that spot. Yeah, let's do that spot. Building. Shelter. Right here. Oh, I'm not close enough to the things. Okay, I gotta be close to it. I gotta be close enough to the materials, but not... There we go. Okay, now we're making a shelter. You wake up in the morning and you get killed by a bear. Nah. Exactly. Or a cougar. Or a wolverine. It's a good one, too. You're feeling cold all over and shivering and confused. Abort the task? Yeah, we gotta abort the task. But it will be partially complete. Alright, you are as hungry as a bear. Well, careful what you say there. Eat a few cloudberries and an... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm freezing, but I gotta make a fire. All right, make a fire with the remaining construction equipment. Oh no, don't abort the task of building a fire. No, build the fire. I need the fire. Don't abort the... Okay, yay. All right, I needed that. Okay, now can we continue construction on the shelter? Very good. Alright. No Man's Land. Alright. Yep. I went to No Man's Land and I built a shelter. Objective complete. Next, harvest. The wilderness carries berries and mushrooms. You gotta go harvest berries and mushrooms? I've been doing that quite a bit. I can do that. Alright. Fair enough. Obviously, you know, there's always... You could always, yeah. There's always tons of good options. I could make some suggestions, but I'm sure there's tons of good options. This one, for example, this is a good game to play if you feel like this sort of game. But yeah, I'll leave you to your figuring things out, Amadeus. But yeah, no worries about being AFK. You know, you don't have to be active in the chat all the time. It's good enough that you're just listening, or whatever you're doing. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright, eating pinches of heath flowers. Alright. Roughly 700 games scattered across Steam and GOG. Yeah, so you got plenty of options. It's not like I need to suggest more options to you. Yeah. You got that under control. Gotta get further away from the water to zoom out. I'm feeling vigorous. It's early morning. Alright, yeah, let's go get some berries or something. Alright, so this region... There was a swampy region to the north that was always quite beneficial. Let's go up there. And of course, Team Fortress 2. Yeah, it's a classic. The Minecraft's a bust. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that game hasn't... maybe the popularity of Minecraft has waned slightly. Let's see. As far as things that I would say might get views... Well, what I recommend, if you're curious about how much potentially you could get, if you want to research like particular games, yeah, the FPS games post MUT99, fair enough, or Unreal Tournament. I really liked Unreal Tournament, I gotta say as well, but I often use Google Trends, that website, to like research to see at a glance exactly how popular a game is, if I'm unsure. Like, exactly how popular is this game? Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this, you say? Some very fresh elk tracks to the northwest. Ooh, I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. Very fresh. Very fresh. Very fresh elk tracks. You can see the tracks going all over the place, but then they go... Yeah, that elk was all over the place, but wait. Are these still very fresh? Very fresh to the northeast. Alright. Well, it was northeast there. Yeah, he's going northeast now. Alright, I'm following you, elk. I'm following you. Following an elk through a pine mire. Alright. Now where are you going? He's going south now? He switched south again. Now he's going over here. Now he's going over there. Very fresh, leading to the south. Okay, now what? I kind of lost him here. Where'd he go from here? Wait. Southeast, southwest. Southwest, you say? He went southwest? I don't see any more tracks. I'm losing him. I'm losing him. Oh, there he is. There's the tracks again. Alright, we picked up the trail again. Maybe I should do... It's early morning. Maybe I should do my tracking ritual. Yeah, let's do the tracking ritual to get my tracking skill up a bit. Okay. Time to do a weird prayer. Ritual of hunting.
Iskitulta ilmarinen päällä ytti Väinämöinen kirjavalla kärmehellä kolmella kokonsolla lapalla kuun kirjokannen päällä taivahan yhdeksän päällä pystyy milvedon rahin rautasen ninnässä.
I swear he said Gorgonzola at one point. It's good old Gorgonzola. That's a kind of a, I don't think he said Gorgonzola, but it sounded like Gorgonzola. I swear one of those words. It probably was words that were like in Swedish or something that or no, Norwegian. It was probably some Norwegian word that kind of sounded like Gorgonzola, but you tend to steer clear of multiplayer games. You want to try Zork again. Could be a little bit on the boring side. I think Legend of Carandia would be a good choice. Is it better to play with your viewers so they can come back, or talk to them? And Macarena, Macarena, Iski Dolbora, something, Gorgonzola, something, Macarena, whatever, yeah, whatever he was saying. It was, that works, that joke, that joke works. I don't know, it depends on the person, whether or not talking to people, viewers, or playing with viewers helps people come back. I mean, you'd think so, but then again, there's a lot of successful people out there who don't do that sort of thing, that are more successful than me, so what do I know? Hey there, Vlad. Good to see you as well. I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt. I would say that. But at the end of the day, what do I know? Alright, oops. I just hit the Windows key, and it's messing with me. Damn you, Windows key. Stop it. There we go. Alright, yes, question mark for commands. I'm very tempted to just pry that Windows key off the keyboard. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I probably should just go ahead and do that. You recover from starvation a bit. Alright, let's go out to the world map and track around here. Fresh elk tracks leading to the northwest. Fresh elk tracks that are mixed and numerous. Okay. Oh, there he is! There he is on the map. Wait, I saw him on the map, temporarily. Hour old. Southeast. Okay. You don't know any track. I saw him on the world map. But damn this elk. Oh, there he is. Ah. Alright, there's the elk. Alright, hide. Can I hide? Can't hide. We see each other. We see each other. He's gonna run. Unless he doesn't. Is he gonna run? No, he didn't get spooked. Okay, the elk noticed me. I tried to sneak and no wait, don't run at him. Don't run at him. Don't run at him. I'm gonna go prone. And I'm gonna sneak. Now going prone's gonna take forever. Okay, get up. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak sneak. Oh, he seems alert. You move like a ghost. He seems alert. Yeah. It's getting away from me. He's getting away. You get back here. Yeah, it noticed me. Damn, I could have thrown my javelin at one point. Wait, did he go that way? Oh, yeah, he went that way. Keep sneaking, though. Yeah, he ran. I spooked him. Damn. I spooked him. Stop sneaking. Oh, I should have thrown my javelin when I had the chance. I should have just thrown it. Hey, there's Cy Red Eye. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I'm glad you've heard of it. That's cool. For Alien Swarm? Yeah. Yeah, and it can be stressful to get people to do multiplayer stuff. It's true. To be a host, it can be difficult to be a good host. I can attest to that. But it's fun when it works out. Oh, I saw him again. I saw you, you bastard. Maybe I should zoom out my view. Yeah, zoom out your view so you can see better. In fact, how far can I see these days? Zooming out all the way. Northeast. Okay. Oh, I saw you for a second. Okay, let's hide and sneak. Getting closer. Are you stuck in the trees? No, he got through. Okay. Is he running? You see him running away. Okay, he ran away. Okay, well, so much for that. I spooked him again. Damn. I was really hoping to sneak up on him and nail him. Alright, eat up. Oh, well, my character's too injured for... Oh! Oh! Let's just throw! Just throw the javelin. Just take your shot. Well, that was a wide miss. I could have gotten closer. But it looked like he was running away, so he's definitely spooked now. If he wasn't spooked before, he's definitely spooked now. Wait, is this, or no, I'm not following the tracks anymore. I'm following his old tracks. Tracking? No, southwest. Okay, I got confused at the paw prints. Okay. Or hoof prints. Ah, yes, and it's good to see you not at 10 p.m. as well, yes. Indeed. Or Amadeus. It's good to see Amadeus not at 10. Indeed. Ah. Yeah, because, yeah, his streaming time is a bit too late for you, that makes sense. Alright. Well, maybe I can catch this thing. Or maybe not, but at least I'm not starving, which is pretty important. Oh, there he is again! Is he running? He definitely notices me. And he is running. You see escaping elk. Big elk here, it's a big one. Just take your shots. Okay, well, that was a pretty bad shot. Alright, well, we took it. We saw one. We took our chances. We missed. Where'd my javelin go? Where'd it go? I don't know where my javelin went. I don't even know where my javelin went. Damn it. Alright, there's a spruce here. Young spruce. Any javelin around here? Brown and snow. Yeah, nothing to pick up. I may have lost my javelin. Where did that one go? And it looked like it went off to the right when I threw it, right? I don't know. Oh well, it's just a crude javelin. We can make another one, I suppose. We can always make another one. Javelins are easy to make. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Not gonna give up on it that easily. Maybe I should give up on this elk, though. Getting this elk is taking forever, but, well... Tracking. Then again, I can't seem to give this hunt up. Southwest he went. Maybe I can get out in front of him. Nah, I'm missing the tracks now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this guy. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Originally, I came out here not to hunt, but to gather berries, because that's what my objective is. My objective is to gather berries, so I'm gonna go do that, or gather something. But there were a lot of berries here, so we'll go to the open mire, gather a few more berries, just to complete my current objective that the game has set for me. Hey, they're flying. It's still flying, though, right? Yeah, it's flying high. Okay. It's not like I'm going to throw my javelin and nail it out of the sky. It's not like I'm going to throw a javelin and nail it out of the sky. That'd be a pretty epic shot. Throw a javelin and just nail a bird out of the sky. I just imagine doing that. It's because it was currently flying. I mean, might as well take a shot. Alright. If you could find a place to purchase them legally, you would love to do Epic's early library, including ZZT, Jill of the Jungle, and Epic Pinball. Ah. Well, I mean, I kind of feel like if the game's old enough... I already picked these. If the game's old enough I don't know. I don't know those particular titles, but if the game's old enough and there is nowhere to purchase them legally, and you basically have no other choice, like, you know, it's not like I advocate piracy, but it's not like getting an old copy of a game. That's not exactly. Yeah, if you have no other option, that's, I don't know, that's, I feel like that's kind of a gray area. So, I don't know. I wouldn't, maybe morally I wouldn't worry about it too much just because there's no legal option. Yeah. Or you could call them and ask them, that's for sure. If you want to be extra safe, because, yeah. You know, obviously you don't want to do anything illegal. But, like, you know, that's the sort of thing I've done with, like, Nintendo games. Old Nintendo games that have just aren't... Or there are certain Japanese games, Nintendo or otherwise, that just weren't translated into English, so... And they were never for sale over here in America. So it's like, if there was no legal option, then I just take the internet download and play it and just, you know, take that. It's kind of a risk that I take. But there is kind of a bit of a financial and moral risk there that I understand if you're not comfortable with. You know, yeah. Yeah, well, that just shows how incredibly nice of a person you are, Amadeus. Because, yeah. It's, yeah, it's not always something that everyone's willing to do. I certainly kind of cut corners there, I guess morally. Perhaps, one might say, but it's, yeah. Because, yeah, like, I might not go quite as far as calling the company, but I probably should. I probably should, you know, at least give it a shot. See what they say. But, yeah, I mean, usually if there's a legal route, I go for it. But otherwise, it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of of the feeling that, you know, in an ideal world, there wouldn't be anything getting between... There wouldn't be any of this financial nonsense getting between video gamers and their games. But, obviously, you know, you do want the people who make the games to be compensated. So, in an ideal world, compensation for video games would come and would kind of be separate from... It wouldn't be... hopefully, in the in an ideal world, you know, finances... wouldn't get in anyone's way, but, you know, that's, we don't live in that world. I don't know. I think you guys kind of know what I mean, but, okay, so my objective is to hunt or pick up some sort of berries or something, but, all the berries have been harvested, or are gone. It's kind of a shame. I'm starting to run out of, stuff that I've harvested. I'm eating heath flowers. I don't think heath flowers to give me the best, and I need to cut this squirrel. Or, I mean, I need to cook this squirrel, not cut this squirrel. But, wasn't I finding more berries in the pine mire? It's like I found some, but they were already harvested. I feel like if I keep looking, I might find some... there's something, Okay, fluffy mushrooms. They're bad for you unless cooked, but, that works. I'll harvest. That works, okay. And fair enough. I don't know the people you're talking about with that Miracle Run stuff, but, yeah, fair enough. You loved those games as a kid, so you would want to give them money back for the games that you got which, fell off the back of a truck. Fair enough, yeah. I definitely agree. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of, or giving the makers of Defender of Boston some cash too, so that'd be kind of cool, because I played Defender of Boston so much, and they offered it. You know, that's one of those ones where I was thinking about registering it, or contacting the maker, yeah, about that. Well, anyways, these fluffy mushrooms, they're poison unless you cook them in a stew, which... means that I'm going to need to get... Yeah, unless boiled separately. But that means I'm going to need to get some sort of device to boil things in, like a pot or cauldron or something. And that's going to take some work. But, you know, I've got them. The point is I have them. I've completed my task. Let us continue with our lives. So, my shelter I built was down there. Let's go back to my shelter. And see what I can do then. Alright, whatever you do, do not eat the unique or fluffy mushrooms. They might kill you. Alright, oh wait, so what's my next task? What's my next mission task thing? Tasks. Quests journal. Oh. Yeah, disoriented vagabond hunter. Okay, but that's not the quest I was talking about. Like my main storyline quest. Game course. That's the one, the game course section. Yes. A sauna. I have to go to a sauna, which is in a town. Okay, I see your thing, game. You tell me to go to no man's land and make a shelter, so that then you can tell me to go back to civilization and get a sauna. Well, actually, I could build a sauna. You could build a sauna. I think it's just easier to go back to town and find yourself a sauna. More fluffy mushrooms. Should I be picking these? Only if I really think that I can boil them. I guess I could use them as a last-ditch source of food, because, I mean, sometimes poisoning yourself can be not quite as bad as... Like, getting mildly poisoned can be not as bad as starving. Like, you can nibble on a little bit of poison every other day. But, it doesn't sound like a good way to go. Okay, so let's try fishing again. Let's make a hole in the ice. Oh, I hear some croaking. Okay, well. Alright, well, I'll just take a sip real quick. Just take a few seconds. Alright. There were feathers and tracks, so I didn't think that bird was so close by. Still close by? Do I see a bird? Any birds? Okay, I don't think the bird's around the southeast. Okay. Let's see if we can kill that bastard. There it is. It's flying high, though. If it lands, though, the raven seems alert. Oh, it wasn't in the air. It flies up in the air now. Oh, I didn't... It was on the ground. Okay, well, it's done now. It's gone now. Alright, let's, whoops. Okay, I thought the blue arrow indication was meant it was flying. The blue arrow indicator was the direction it's facing. I could have snuck up on that bastard. I could have snuck up on that bastard if I played my cards right. I just didn't. I just doubted that, I doubted my abilities. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Fish. Active fish. Javelin. Let's see what happens. Well, you're getting tired is what happens. Alright, eat some flowers. I'm living off of flowers. That's definitely not good. It's definitely not good. I wake up shivering from the cold, but at least now that I'm in my shelter, it's not as cold in my shelter. Oh, right. Right. Somebody's been forgetting to cook the squirrel. Let's cook that squirrel. Okay, I'm feeling lively. Well, plenty of time to cook the squirrel. Alright. Make a fire. Repeat. Make fire. Alright, cooking. No, cooking. Alt-C, there we go. Roast the squirrel. And the fat, I guess, too. We'll chew the fat. Roast squirrel fat? Roast squirrel fat. It's not going to be delicious, but it will be slightly nutritious. Only slightly. But, when nutrition's insufficient, you gotta do what you gotta do. So otherwise, I'm living off of flowers. Oh, the squirrel's ready. Alright. Pick up. Delicious squirrel. Alright, squirrel cut. Insufficient. That's more like it. Alright, come on, fish. Come on, fish. No fish. Okay. Squirrel fats. Some more heath flowers. Come on, fish. Oh, right. I've got a 2% penalty due to carrying all this crap. Oh yeah, and I've also been carrying around this wooden shovel. Right. I could dig some holes with the wooden shovel. That's why I bought it. However, now is not the time for that. Digging a bunch of holes is a long-term thing. I actually was thinking a bit more long-term, like making some traps, because you can just dig a hole and then put sharp sticks at the bottom, and you can kill some significant creatures. Like you can kill like a bear or an elk or something with those sharp pit traps. So I'll definitely be able to kill some nice things with that if I survive in order to do so. To do that, I could use a fish. These heather flowers are not affecting my nutrition in any way, are they? No, they're not. They're just sating my hunger. Yep, now I'm starving again. Okay, that's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, so stand up, please. No open water? Okay, we'll get some more sleep. I know you're extremely tired. Eat your last 2 pinches of heather flowers. Alright. Fishing. Make a hole in the ice. Active fishing. So my fishing skill is like 50%. And I'm getting like a 22% penalty. 23% penalty. So effectively my fishing skill is nearly cut in half. Alright. It's not good. I feel like I should have more success with fishing than I am, but maybe it's because I've just got the crude javelin. I hear the croaking again to the southeast. Oh, but it's probably a bit too late now. I should have canceled current task. I wish I could have canceled right when I heard the croaking, but it's a bit too late. I won't be able to see it very easily. Okay, keep sleeping throughout the night. I know it's cold, but I don't feel like taking the time to make a fire. You feel very scared and frightened. That is a reasonable way to feel at this point. That's about right, yeah. My hand is cold. Slowly starving more and more. Maybe I should have stuck to... You caught a burbot! I was going to say, maybe I should have stuck to foraging. Right when I do, I catch a burbot. Nice. Thank you, burbot. How big is a burbot? I don't think a burbot's as big as a pike, but I'll take what I can get. Last time I got a pike. Pikes are sweet. Pike's a nice big fish. Alright, so fire. Repeat. Alright, make fire. There we go. Cook. Roast burbot. Okay, I'm a bit tired, but I think I can stay awake long enough to cook this burbot. Make a hole in the ice again. Quaff your thirst. Keep fishing. The burbot's ready. Okay, yes. Ah, the burbot's enough to fill my stomach at least once. With a little bit left over. So that's good. Didn't really get me past malnourished, though, so we're gonna need to get another. This is a temporary reprieve. Didn't manage to catch any fish. Really wish I had a ritual for fish. You are desperately hungry. That is, that would be accurate, yeah. Raven to the northwest. Alright. Let's take a crack at that bastard. Oh, the ice broke and you're swimming now. You try to climb out, but the ice breaks, and the ice breaks, and the ice breaks, but you swim with ease. Okay. Hey! Oh! Oh, that was scary. That was scary. I'm glad I'm good at swimming. Hey, and I got some fishing skill. And some climbing skill. Nice. What's my swimming skill? 26%. Okay, so it's not very good, actually. And my penalty is like 29. I'm lucky I didn't drown. Yeesh. Just think I can walk over a lake. Okay, well, scary. Probably a bit colder now. Yeah, I'm freezing. Ooh, I'm freezing. I need to... I'm freezing. Yeah. Of course you would be after that. Oh, the raven's right there. But the raven's in my camp. The raven's right there in my camp. But I need the twigs. Oh, I can't abort the task. Because I'm going to freeze. I'm like shivering and confused all over. Oh, the raven was right there. I went out to get it, and then it came to me, and then I couldn't do anything about it. I doubt I would have gotten it anyways. I'm just going to say hopefully I would have missed the sucker anyways, but that is some bitter irony there. Okay, yes, fire. Fire, very small fire. Very small fire. Burn for half an hour, but that's good enough. Okay. Now I'm just numbingly cold. Please get me fish. Please get me fish. Okay, yeah, the temperature's gotten down where it's, I'm gonna keep freezing, aren't I? Okay, I need a bigger fire. Okay. Chop more branches, or maybe I should just fell a small tree. Don't abort. We're gonna gather twice. Alright, make a fire. Alright, and then we'll gather more twigs. Yes, I know I'm starving and cold. Oh, whoops, the raven enters my point of view. Well, I'm still too cold. There he is, though. There he is nonetheless. Alright. See a raven there. Yep, it's a raven. Okay. Hide. Oh, it can freaking see you. Alright, well, are you going to get closer? That raven certainly is hanging out. Ah, I'm sneaking now. Okay. Wield your javelin. You failed to sneak unnoticeably. Raven seems alert. Raven seems alert. Okay, the raven gets some distance. It noticed you. Let's take a crack at this sucker. Okay, fine. See you later. I tried. Alright, I need to get warm. Maybe I should eat some mushrooms. Oh, right. Somebody forgot to get their javelin back. Right. Whoops. Give me the crude javelin. Well, run back. Alright, walk. I'm extremely tired. Alright, let's get a little bit of sleep. Numbingly cold and weary. Bitterly. Okay, I know I'm shivering, but it's not quite cold enough. Not quite cold enough to freeze me. Is this inefficient sleeping where I keep waking back up? I think this sleep is very inefficient, actually. Alright, let's, drop these additional branches and light it up. Or not, we'll just sleep a little bit more. Alright. Now can we have a fire? Meanwhile, a raven enters your view. Abort task? Yeah, welcome back, raven. That's so raven of him. Alright, are you flying? Looks like he's flying. Flying high. Alright, well now he left. Sure, abort task. Or are you gonna fly right above me? Okay, well now he's gone. I was gonna say, maybe I can try to shoot him down. I will not abort my task for you anymore, Raven. You get... I think that Raven's just messing with me, quite frankly. You're just messing with me aren't you? Alright. The nocturnal forest around you looks extremely hostile. Alright, well, pull yourself together there, man. Ready to drop. I'm freezing. Okay, I can't sleep. It's too cold where I can't even sleep properly. Alright, we need to get more. We need to get more timber. And honestly, well, yeah, I'll just make my fire. And then, we'll leave things up for there. Do not abort that task. I know you're shivering. Oh, yeah, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep while you're freezing. That's frostbite territory. That's, ooh, no. Don't freeze and fall asleep. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, now you can sleep. Alright. Well, I'm bitterly cold and weary. I'm starving. Yeah, I need to do a bigger lumber run. Let's fell this tree. It's awkward. Pick up one slender trunk. Set it here. And light it on fire. Ah, more kindling is needed. Okay, you get, yeah, that makes sense. There we go, we got a nice fire going here. Bit thirsty, okay. Drink from the hole in the ice. Alright, it's morning. I'm feeling hot. But I'm starving still. I was starving at the beginning of this episode. I'm starving at the end of the episode. Things haven't changed much. But I've got a shovel and a shelter. We'll see what happens next. Thank you very much for watching this episode of UnReal World. That was a nifty lightning clap there when I exited. I appreciate you guys joining me. Coming up at 7, Enter the Gungeon. Coming up at 10, SCP Containment Breach. Alright, see you guys then. And as always, only when the last tree is cut, the last river polluted, and the last fish caught, only then will they realize you cannot eat money. See you next time. And yes, starvation, as Amadeus44 said. Hooray. Alright, see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.